Hey, good evening. Oh, you're over there. Yes, I'm sitting in the corner of my kitchen. I hope the audio's not too echoey. I couldn't go up on the roof tonight. It's blowing again out there. There's sideways rain, there's wind, it's freezing cold. So I'm down here. I couldn't use the office because obviously that's also my daughter's bedroom. That's one of the goals this year. Get some office space, or at least get a space that I can record. Tony, it's not the bathroom. I can assure you it's the kitchen. Yeah, I'm joining you live from my downstairs toilet tonight. Yeah, it's lovely tiles. I can assure you they are kitchen tiles. Maybe someone chose the wrong tiling for the kitchen. You might be right. Anyway, enough of that. Exactly, Josh. When you have to go, you have to go. So, hello. I haven't seen you for a while. Well, unless you joined me on the Thursday stream last week, then I would have seen you, which was good. But yeah, this is the Tuesday stream. We are back, and am I too loud? I don't know. It looks like I'm too loud. My microphone broke just before I was about to go live. I basically pulled it down, and then the cable got stuck, and it snapped the USB connector. So I'm back on the blue. Please tell me I sound okay. And then we'll be good. Right. Thank you, Sue. Sue's back. Anyway, let me just go through some others. So Sue's back. Sue's had some time off. She's had some stuff going on personally. Back tonight, which is good news. And who else we got? We got Daniel's in. Eagler in the house. Thank you. I should have kept the Yeti all along. Thanks for the sound check. Michael is here as well. Good to see you, Michael. Oh, hello, Doug. Good to see you, Doug. Doug's in the house. And then we've got Alex. We've got Andy Incognito 22. We've got Bradbury in as well. Build a niche site. CPA marketing. Good to see you. Easy Spaniel training is here. Electronic earnings. Emmanuel. Fruitback Cat. Gaz is here. How are you, Gaz? Hassan is here. Helen is here. Jeremy's here. And then we've got Jaban and John and Josh and Phil. There's a lot of people getting some horns. These are all obviously noteworthy people. We've got Reese Williams. We've got Tony from Simplified Gardening. I never spot that you're an eagler because you're a verified person. Steve is here. Two Steves. Steve Mitchell and Steve Robertson. We've got Sue, of course. And UK Beauty Room, last but not least by any means. But anyway, I've also got one other person, a very special guest with me tonight. And by the way, we have got some guests coming up over the next few weeks. I said that I was going to try and make this year's streams a little bit more different. So basically, we've got some guests. I need to book Doug, actually. Doug, reach out to me. We need to get you booked in. My special guest tonight is Sean, and then next week is Valentine's Day, so I haven't got any guests. I don't even know if I'll stream. Probably will. And then on the 21st, I've got Shauna on the stream, who some of you may know, very good with niche websites. I met her in California at Zoic, really nice person. And then on the 28th, I've got John from Originality.ai and also from Motion Invest coming on. So anyway, without much further ado, let me just transition and bring in a good friend of the channel, Sean. Hang on.
Right, mate.
Hey, how are you?
How's it going?
Good, seamless transitions as always. Thanks for joining me tonight.
No worries.
We've got your biggest fan in tonight, UK Beauty Room, very big advocate of yours. I think you've helped her out a few times with website questions and problems. I forgot to mention, by the way, I will be doing a giveaway later, maybe some WP Eagle merch you might be interested in. 88 likes we're going for tonight. It's a big one. and it allows me to play the Back to the Future sound effect, which is good. So, Sean, how's things? What have you been up to? How's 2023 treating you? It is 2023, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, how's this year going so far? We're already 1 month down.
But yeah, I'm just cracking on basically. There's so much flux with Google-based SEO right now, so pretty much taking 2023 pretty laid back. I'm still working on projects, but more of a do my own thing this year, and do the SEO side of things is more of a hobby. I was actually thinking of just taking this entire year off and letting the whole AI thing wait and see what happens with Google.
Let the dust settle and just let it all calm down a bit.
Yeah. But,
so if SEO is going to be your side thing, what's going to be your main thing, or is that secret?
No, it's not. It's just not work stuff. Like I'm doing a lot of reading, listening to Audible and stuff like that. Just basically chilling out, catching up on hobbies because I smashed it last year and that project totally failed. So this year it's like, I'm waiting until Google updates, calm down, AI, see what happens there. But probably doing like one article a day, maybe one every 2 days, depending on what I'm writing about. But yeah, see how it goes.
Okay. Well, why not? You've obviously got enough money to keep you going, which is good. Now, people are saying that you're a little bit quiet. I've turned you up at my end, but I don't know if you can turn yourself up at your end at all.
I don't actually know how to do that, dude.
I just moved the mic a little bit closer, maybe.
Oh, right. Yeah. Let's see if that works. Is that any better?
It sounds louder to me.
All right. Fingers crossed that's better.
They want more light on you as well, Sean.
So they want what?
More light, I don't know. They're very demanding, this lot. Very demanding.
Yeah, man.
Very demanding. 47 of you watching right now, so that means we get a few more likes in. Does that? Oh, there you go. Alexa does it.
Yeah,
Let's do a quick couple of questions. By the way, we're more than happy to take questions as and when they come in. So Steve asks, is this new Google AI that's coming through, is it going to compete with GPT? I mean, but the bigger question is what do these AI chatbots and things actually mean for the landscape of the internet in general? I mean, because at the moment when people are looking for facts and stuff and information, they search Google and then they browse the web and they find websites with information. Now you just ask a robot and it will just tell you the stuff, possibly, but whether it be correct or not. So
I think that's one thing going on about how Google is going to de-index AI content, or at least try, but a lot of people are just not going to use Google. They're just going to use the AI chatbots, so it won't be coming to the blog. I think that's something not many people are talking about that I personally think is a big threat. In 200 words from the Google AI or ChatGPT or something like that.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, where are these bots and whatever this AI going to get the information from anyway? It surely needs human written content in order to learn.
Yeah, exactly. And it's it's controversial because if they let their AIs scan our blogs and then regurgitate that, that's basically our content being repurposed. But they've been doing that with a snippet for years and no one cares.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
Yeah, I don't think Google are going to care, to be honest.
Okay, a lot of people are saying that there's a bit of a buffering connection. Are we back on? Let me just check what's going on. Hang on a second. Okay. It's not a bathroom.
Yeah.
Is it back? Are we back? It looks like it's back.
I think it's stuck on YouTube.
Yeah, I think we're back. Sorry, I don't know. It's the Wi-Fi. It could be the internet. It's raining. There's a lot of factors at play. What we were just saying is, where's this all going to end? What's Google going to look like in a couple of weeks with the AI implementation? Where is the AI going to learn if we all stop creating content? Because obviously they need human content in order to learn. So a lot of questions, but what is for sure is there's a lot of disruption going to happen at the moment, and it's probably going to affect your website if you have got a website 100%. At the moment. It probably is. And it's also going to affect Google, which is why they're panicking and desperately trying to get their AI out now, which is probably not even ready yet.
Well, it's like, have you seen the thing about how Google have got 3 AIs, and the one they're putting into the SERP, I think, is based on, is it Chipmunk or something, that the lowest of the 3, because the other 2 aren't ready and they're still in testing. So I'm curious how they move forward with that.
Yeah, it's going to be very strange. But where do you think this leaves the niche website owner or people that are looking to make money online?
I do still think you'll be able to do it, but I do think it's changed so much with AI getting put into the SERP and all the algorithm updates we had last year. Personally, I think the methods, even just that, like what I was using last year, the way I'm building this new site's nothing like that. And people are just going to have to evolve and adapt, get other traffic sources integrated into their. Everyone's saying build a brand, but a lot
That's easier said than done, isn't it?
Exactly. A lot of the stuff I'm seeing people say about that, it's like they're not actually doing that. They're just saying that's how you build a brand. They've not actually done it and proven the concept. But yeah, I'm trying to integrate Pinterest, YouTube, and Instagram pretty heavily into this new project, just to try and get away from Google as much as possible. But no one knows the future. It's like
no one knows, but I guess we can predict, and we can talk about it now. Because Tony from Simplified Gardening says, when Google AI is good enough, it won't need us.
Yeah.
But is that really true? Because especially with your content, Tony, it's got a lot of personality. It's got a lot of emotion. It's got a lot of experience. You've got years of experience doing what you do, gardening and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure that at the moment, the robots cannot replace emotion and experience and all that good stuff, the stuff that humans really want. I mean, it's all very well looking up the facts about how to grow some potatoes, but hearing you say it with your experience and, you know, all the rest of the stuff that comes with your content, surely that can't be replaced yet, can it?
Depends what people want. Like, a lot of questions can be answered pretty short form.
Yeah, which don't need any emotion or experience. Like how deep do you plant a potato? I don't know, half a foot.
Yeah, to plant a potato, all you really need to know is how deep to put it, and you put the extra soil layers and stuff like that up. You don't.
Yeah, and when to plant it. You plant them in whenever you plant them. Spring, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. And water them this frequently, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Like, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's the absolute end." I just think it's going to change, personally.
Yeah. It's an interesting point. I mean, obviously, there's been AI around for a while. I mean, we've been talking about it for over a year, I think, probably. And Doug Cunnington especially has been poo-pooing it and not getting involved with it. And all those AI companies that have recently sprung up, Jasper was obviously one of the first, which was called Conversion AI, and then it was Jarvis, then it was Jasper. And then since then, there's been a whole load of others. If I was a shareholder in any of those companies, I'd be starting to worry now as well with OpenAI and ChatGPT, which are now delivering these fantastic AI services for free.
Exactly. Was it Q3 or Q4 when Jasper got seed funded at over $1 billion valuation, and then ChatGPT came out? And imagine being one of those investors dropping hundreds of millions into that company. ChatGPT is just like, oh, we made this. Like, no.
But Jasper is powered by ChatGPT, or by GPT anyway, GPT-3, I believe.
Yeah. Have you seen the Strictly VC interview with the CEO of OpenGPT or OpenAI, whatever they're called?
No. What was that?
It's worth watching. Like, he basically says there's so many rumors about GPT-4 coming out, and he swears in his response he's basically saying it's all made up, just ignore it all. We are nowhere near that. We don't have a working AGI model yet. It will be better than 3.5, but 4 is nothing, like people are saying on Twitter, and that's directly from the CEO's mouth.
I think people got a bit excited. They thought it was going to be like something from Star Trek, or, you know, that depressed robot from Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah. But like he says, there's this graphic going around on Twitter. I'm not on social media, so I've not seen it. But apparently it's branded as if it's an official release from them. He's saying, we have nothing to do with that. Those numbers are made up. Like, how many sources the GPT-4 use, like, that's not us. But yeah, it's quite a good interview to watch, to be fair. It's only like half an hour. But if you put Strictly VC and then Sam Altman, I think he's called, and it'll come up on YouTube. Definitely worth watching if you're heavy into AI for your content creation.
Yeah, I'll definitely check that. I mean, I'm doing some experiments at the moment with short form content, with a couple of the ChatGPT plugins, which are really interesting. There's the one, who's it by? You've probably seen it. AI Perm, how do you pronounce it? AIPRM, I guess.
Oh yeah, one from that video I linked the other day. I didn't know you could do stuff like that. That prompt, like that's a thing I think moving forward people will be quite skilled in, just prompting the AI correctly to get it to do exactly.
That's the whole new profession, isn't it? It's like AI prompt engineer is like a new thing.
Custom AI prompts instead of like content and backlinks and images and logos. It'll be all do AI.
If you set up a YouTube channel now or whatever, or create videos with prompts and have a Twitter and all that kind of stuff, you'll do really well.
It definitely have you. The amount of clicks and views the pro AI videos are getting, it's insane how quick those channels are growing with consistent uploads on YouTube.
Oh, it's like a real hot topic,
Yeah, so I'm just staying out of it.
Yeah, see if we get on it or get out of the way, I guess. Yeah, so I've been using the AIPM. They've got the very first one, the most popular thing they do is that outrank article prompt. So basically you do a search on the SERPs using your keyword. You find what you think is the best article, probably the one at number 1 or 2. You feed it into ChatGPT and it basically rewrites the entire article so that it's better and so that it's more optimized for SEO. It does kind of give me flashbacks of those article spinners.
Yeah, it's like I would be curious to see if people are actually ranking those in Google though for like large search volume keywords or blogs getting a lot of traffic. That seemed to be the bottleneck though. Like last year, Jasper had over $1 billion valuation, and I can't find a single case study where someone's grown a site using Jasper to over 10 grand a month income or goes for big keywords or anything. And $1 billion company, without that, it's kind of like, what is the point in this? And then OpenAI just released basically the same thing for free.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Jasper have obviously got a lot of customers.
Well,
they did have. Well, they still have. I can see that from my end. There's still quite a lot of customers. But I don't know what people are using it for because it's got so many document templates. I've tried it on some ad copy. It's kind of cool like that. But again, you could just ask ChatGPT. I mean, the thing that ChatGPT has done is it's got rid of all of the old-fashioned interfaces and commands that we used to have. So in Jasper, you've got all these little templates. You know, this one's for your ads, this one's for your social media. With ChatGPT, you can just ask it, write me 10 AdWords ads for Google Ads or whatever, and it'll go on this subject.
Yeah, I've been using it heavily for Pinterest descriptions and titles and Instagram captions and YouTube descriptions and like basically... Say like my site's a center project that I'm doing everything myself, pretty much everything around it. So like social media, YouTube, and all that. All their descriptions is just from ChatGPT. I'm not putting it on my site, but I'm using it heavily on like the tier 2 traffic sources. And have you got a Tailwind license?
I did have, but I never quite understood what to do with that software. It looks powerful. Do you know how to use it? Is it good?
Heavily. Mate, I really like it, to be fair, but the thing is they're trying to move everyone to the new scheduler, but everyone I've spoken to said the new scheduler is a waste of time, the old scheduler is better, so everyone just uses the old one. But they've just put their own AI integration into beta. I'm not sure what's on the back end, if it's ChatGPT on one of the other ones, and the image one, I'm not sure if it's DALL-E on one of the other ones, but mate, those images, again, another thing that I think people are missing with AI is everyone's focused on text output. Some of these images are amazing. Just the other day, I was messing around for about 5 minutes, and I did an entire, the full images for a food blog post. And I literally put chicken tikka masala ingredients, and it gave us all the ingredients.
In a nice photo, yeah. And as long as you don't ask for any kind of weird hands, then you're fine, aren't you?
Wait, yeah, I didn't put any hands or anything like that in, but then it was like diced onion on a chopping board. It'd give us that all the way through it, and then the end results, the chicken tikka masala meals. I actually sent it to one of my friends who's a food blogger, and her plan, when she's actually making the meal, she's going to do her own photo, but the final one, she's going to use the AI now because the lighting is perfect, and like she's not a photographer, she doesn't have like a full lighting.
It is perfect for that, yeah. I've done some images for that. So yeah, you don't need to actually make the chicken tikka masala anymore or whatever.
Yeah, mate. Honestly, all these images, if I saw it in a blog post, I would have thought someone is doing that. Like my friend made a YouTube video and linked us it and said I made this with AI. If he didn't tell me it was AI, I wouldn't have known. It was like Ken Burns across images. It wasn't like a this kind of video where it's a person moving. It was images and then the pans across, but everything was AI and it looked good.
Yeah, the images has definitely got potential. So you're using DALL-E for that, are you?
I don't know what's on the back end.
It's actually built in. Is it to Tailwind? Is it?
Yeah, it's literally on the. I don't know if you need the top. Like my Tailwind subscription's the highest one, so I don't know if only them people have the beta, but it's literally a tab on the left. You click AI integrations, and it all comes up. It can do a ton of stuff.
Oh, interesting. So Tailwind. While we're on the topic of useful bits of software, I was going to pick your brain on this actually because I've just recently invested in an SEMrush subscription, which seems to be going okay. Because Ahrefs just got. Well, I was using someone else's account and they kicked me out. So when I went to come to buy it, I realised how ridiculously expensive it is.
Yeah,
and you still have limited usage. You've got to top it up. Yeah. So I just wanted to ask you: is apart from Tailwind, what other tools would you recommend for maybe SEO or just doing other stuff?
Wait, Tailwind's not SEO. It is strictly social media.
Social media, yeah. Sorry, let's just keep it broad.
Yeah.
All right, just on that point, how much traffic is your traffic growing then from Pinterest using this?
I only started the blog just over a week ago. Do you know when you asked us to come on, I gave you that list of dates? Like, I wasn't being awkward. I'm just so busy. Like, I haven't been able to do anything.
Well, just head down on this project. Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm only using the social for this new project. Like, because Pinterest, it's so niche dependent. It just won't work with my normal niches. I personally, I don't think. So that's another thing about Pinterest. If your niche, because their demograph's heavily female, if it's not something that's going to do well with that demographic, it probably ain't going to do well on.
So obviously you've hinted at food. Food is pretty good.
Yeah. Wait, last year me and my friends had a little game because Pinterest have their own like Google Trends, but it's Pinterest Trends, and all you had to do was find a keyword. Like I'll put £20 in, and all you had to do was find one keyword on Pinterest that had a higher spike than was it chicken recipes or chicken thigh recipes or something like that? None of us came close. It's like, it's just dominant for all time periods. It's not seasonal. But yeah, it just looks like food and fashion.
Visual
pets.
Kind of.
It's in like stuff, cute looking puppies. Visual stuff. But
okay, so yeah,
there's
interesting.
There's like dogs paddling in the sea. And it's got millions and millions of views, and it's like, what the hell? But yeah, I guess it's like mental health, because like the dog was having the time of its life, and people like when dogs are happy.
It makes them feel good. That's interesting. And in theory, you could just fill an entire Pinterest account with AI images. Would that work?
Mate, that's what I'm doing. Like, not even lying about it. So like, are you familiar with the old like parent-child botting techniques for social media or not?
No. What does that mean?
So it's like back when Follow Liker, before they got cease and desisted, you'd have like your official social media accounts as your tier 1, and then you'd use bot accounts below it and like feed. Basically, you'd use your bots to like and follow other people to draw them in. Then your bot accounts would like your primary social media content to share that to them. So like you technically.
So your main account's not looking all spammy and just following 100 people.
Yeah, exactly. So if Pinterest did a bot ban wave, bot banned all the tier 2, and your official brand to you accounts are at the top, so they've never been loaded into a bot. I'm not botting Pinterest, but I think they will change the terms and conditions and change what I'm doing to be against TFC. So basically on Tailwind, you can have 3 Pinterest accounts at the same time, and you can basically use all 3 of them Pinterest accounts as official branded accounts for your blog and just churn them out, the pins out, and one of them's just AI now. I think the AI photos, I honestly think they're going to do better than the photographs I take myself. Because, mate, some of them look amazing. I'm so
some
impressed.
Of them better. You ask it to do that golden hour lighting or high res, whatever, and you get some fantastic shots, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so Tailwind's a good one. Anything else do you use anything like SEMrush or Ahrefs still?
Oh mate, I don't use Ahrefs. It's just too expensive for what you get. I don't have a subscription for SEMrush, but that was the last thing like that I used. But I think that their keyword, they're good for like backlink checking and getting a rough estimate of traffic depending on the keyword research method, because they say one of my blogs is getting 0 traffic, but it's because it's a 0 search volume keyword blog. It's getting like 20,000 organics a month. which is like one of the little moat strategies I've been thinking about using to avoid people scalping my keywords, because there's like a threshold where Ahrefs and SEMrush don't detect the keyword, so it just says, oh, they're not getting traffic for that. So like
because that's how it works out with this
seen,
traffic. It just does it. It looks at which keywords you're ranking for and your positions, and then it has a guess at the volume for those keywords. It does some maths and it works out traffic that way. And they're very rarely accurate.
Yeah, oh yeah. But like if you look at Morton's main site from Passive Income Geek, the amount of people who are just scalping him out of Ahrefs and making their own site because like he publicized it was getting nearly, I think it was 1 million organics a month, and then people he revealed the URL and people just put it into Ahrefs, put it into SEMrush, and they get his keywords, and there's loads of them exactly the same keyword sites out there. So going for low search volume keywords, you put that URL in, it says, oh, it's not getting any traffic. So that's one strategy I've been thinking about. But yeah, there's just a lot of
sharing them URLs.
Stuff. Yeah.
Okay, Baz the Dev has got a quick question. Actually, I'm going to come back to tools. Actually, one bit of software I want to talk to you about in a minute. But he asks, if blogging was gone, if it disappeared tomorrow, what online space would you move into, and what skills would you call upon?
Well, YouTube for me, 100% YouTube.
Yeah.
I think it's better than blogging. I've had a few people this year for the New Year's resolution, and I've swayed them more towards YouTube. Like the YouTube channel for my new blog has considerably more views than the blog already. It's been, I launched it on the 28th of last month. I can't do math. However many days it's been since the 28th of last month. That's how long this blog's been live, and my YouTube channel has nearly 100 views across 3 videos or something. So it can grow a lot faster on YouTube, so 100%.
I think, especially for the moment, maybe photography and writing, they might not be as safe from the robots at the moment, but I think video is safe for a little while.
Yeah. Oh, mate, have you seen the thread on Reddit about the artists, the young kids who have been like doing art degrees and stuff, and like they're all depressed, and they're like, what did I just do with the last 4 years of my life? I'm nowhere near as good as this.
As the robots. But
and people are mocking them as well, but they have got a good point.
But the robots have to learn from real human artists. That's where they get their inspiration from.
There's I can't remember where I saw this. It might have been on the Fat Stacks forum. Someone was saying that's why Google have had to release their bottom AI, because that one's been trained on old books and stuff like that. That's public domain. But the other 2 have been trained on live websites and live images that have got copyright with them. I don't know if that's true. I've read it somewhere. Like, I'm not paying much attention to AI, so I'm not keeping up with it.
But I did hear there was someone raising a lawsuit about the art thing, about saying that that's an infringement of copyright.
Is it Jasper that's getting taken to court? I'm sure one of them is.
I don't know. Because if you say, do me a picture in the style of Picasso, although obviously Picasso's not around, but if he was, in theory, you're kind of copying him, or are you inspired by him? I don't know if to be inspired by someone is not a legal problem, I wouldn't have thought.
It's like you can put I'm trying to think of a franchise. Marvel, just take Marvel franchise. If you put like draw me Iron Man into that Tailwind AI, which is still in beta, and it just generates Iron Man, it's like 100% that is Iron Man. So where they're getting that false image from, they're going somewhere there is copyright infringement. But then the output, like you said, it's like, is this like liable? Is there anything?
I don't know, but if you show me a picture of Iron Man and I sit down and draw it, and it's pretty good drawing, have I then breached copyright?
Yeah. Do you know the girl who does the cartoons for my branding? Yeah. She goes to Comic Cons and she got in trouble because she was doing that. She was selling like, it'd be like the person.
Oh, well, like a character. I can't even say it.
People said you can't come in if you're going to keep doing this. It's like it causes us too much legal trouble. So now she just like draws them as zombies and stuff.
Oh, so if you did do a picture, okay, so yeah, I'd imagine Disney would sue you for anything. So probably,
especially
even if you did a really bad drawing of Iron Man. What if my 6-year-old daughter does a picture of Iron Man? Is that a legal problem? In crayon.
Come for you. It's Disney.
But yeah, Baz the Dev, I'll definitely go to YouTube. I think it's a great way to do it. You don't have to show your face. You can make great videos without showing your face. And
well, mate, honestly, I've got a second channel in the gold and silver niche that I started just as a hobby last year. I got to like 500 subs with like 14 videos. I don't show my face once. It's literally just photos and video of gold and silver coins, and that's it. I know that sounds stupid. Good niche on on YouTube. There's a lot of people who do it, and you can get sponsored in that niche very early on. It's like the blogging niche. You don't even need like 1,000 subscribers.
People are interested even with a small audience. That's good.
Yeah.
Phil says, I think Getty Images are getting their nads in a notch. Probably the whole AI thing is going to disrupt so many businesses that were going along just fine.
Getty Images deserve it though. The amount of people they've sued over the years, and then they've been counter-sued for selling other people's content that they don't legally have the rights to sell. It's like just such a weird...
I think they're a horrible company anyway, probably, aren't they?
Yeah, if they go under, I truly don't care.
That's a good thing.
Getty Images one and things like, whatever, go.
ChatGPT is 2021 trained, whereas the Google is able to use the internet right up to date to provide answers. And interestingly, the Jasper chat has that functionality to be able to pull in resources from Google. Hassan, how are you, friend? Sorry.
Like, does Jasper do that? Do you have to...
You have to tick a little box. There's a little button at the bottom which says use Google SERPs.
For like a month last year. And I couldn't remember anything like that.
I think that's new. Might be slightly new. Hassan says Google's AI tool, especially if it's going to be integrated in a SERP, would fall flat, in my opinion. I think we're going to have to see how it plays out. Yeah,
100%. Wait, the thing is as well, do you know how like Gen Z, apparently they don't have very good attention spans because TikTok's melting their brain? I was talking to my mate's daughter, and she's like 16, and she's like going away from video to article format again, because on the video, if you imagine a 10-minute YouTube video that's not time-stamped, and they're skipping to try and find the bit, whereas on an article you just scroll down. So
you click on the table of contents at the top and just jump straight down.
Yeah, like I was around his the other day, and I was just explaining what I do for a living to his daughter because she wants to do like TikTok, like another one of my friend's daughters. And she was saying she uses articles now. But again, that's just literally one person out of however many people in that generation. But
those short form videos, that's a problem. It is going to be rotting everyone's brains. It rots my brains, and I don't even want it to. I'll go on Facebook, just want to have a look at something, and before I know it, it's now showing me short form videos. I'm in the video bit. I didn't even know I'd gone in there, and I'm scrolling, and it's just like music and people like pointing at words, and that's the video, and it's just like, what is this? Or there'll be like the ones where they go into a hotel room. You want to do this every time you go into a hotel, and they'll be like touching the mirror. And that video is a real problem. It's a real dopamine hit thing that's going to just mess everyone's minds up.
If you can master that algorithm, there's a lot of money to be made, though. Like, not the 16-year-old. I've got another friend whose daughter is an influencer on TikTok, and I think she gets $60 for her sponsorships per 100,000 followers or subscribers, whatever word they use. And some of them, she just needs to use a specific song for her background music, and that's it in the PR. It's like, I just don't understand Gen Z, man. I'm like old school.
Old school like YouTube and long form video.
Bring back
I have been
MySpace.
experimenting with shorts, and they do actually get some good reach.
Yeah, I knocked 2 out on my gold and silver channel, or 3 or something, and it was insane how much reach they get. And it's like, what the hell? It's like YouTube are forcing you in that direction.
And they're starting to pay out on it as well on shorts. I've noticed what happens is they go along and it's like they've got like 50 views, and then over like a short period of time, maybe half an hour, it will just shoot up, and then it will go sideways again. It's very strange. Okay, let's go for a few more in the crowd. We're going to go for another 20 minutes or so. How are we doing for likes? 43. Oh, we're going to need another 45 more. You guys know that I'll probably do a giveaway anyway, but come on, let's get a few more likes in. Copy AI, I had to take the image thing off for now, so into a copyright, but they're sorting it out. I've just said that we're on not enough likes. You can earn much more with video with a low following. Exactly, you can. Mickey Mouse goes into the public domain next year. Really? Hey, Jill, good to see you. Isn't Google earning money with ads on blogs? So why would they want to lose that money? They do earn money through the content network, as they call it. But although to be fair, their core revenue from search has been dwindling for some time.
Yeah. The ad rates are better on search as well, because Google keep 100% of the revenue. They don't have to pay us.
They don't have to share it, yeah. And generally, advertisers will pay more for a search. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when someone's searching, they're looking at
dodgy content on the page.
You're not interrupting them reading content. You're actually capturing them at the moment they're looking for something.
Yeah.
It's like everything else, just a fad. It will evolve. I hope so. Talking about short form video. My 13-year-old niece has 50,000 followers on TikTok. Here's a tip I had from my channel manager, says Tony. They are pushing extremely long form content on YouTube, 45 minutes plus, and they think that's the next big phase.
To be fair, like, I know this is an age thing, but like, I love older like podcasts where they sit down and actually discuss it. Because the amount of like financial investing and stuff I've been linked from some like 14-year-old on TikTok, it's like, mate, that person has no money. Why are you listening to that person? They're a kid. And,
Yeah,
it's like,
I think long
is
form.
it 10 seconds or whatever a short has to be, or a minute? It's like
A minute max, yeah, but they prefer 30 seconds or shorter.
30 seconds is it? Yeah, it's insane. Like, how to lose weight and like diet plans for the full day, and it's like, I wouldn't be listening to that person. No chance.
No. Daniel's got an interesting idea. He thinks that AI will replace the featured snippet, which is interesting because a lot of featured snippets have disappeared recently. So little AI answer at the top, and then below that some results from the web. That would make sense.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's what they'll do. Or they'll have like something on the sidebar of the snippet where you can get an AI generated short form version of the article, and then they'll say, I'm not paying you for using your content, just like they do with a snippet. I am, like I said earlier, I don't know if it's live, but some people sent me some screenshots of Bard, I think it's called.
Which is a terrible name, surely. What is that, Bard?
It's what?
Bard is a terrible name.
Yeah, man. But it'll probably stand for something random. But it is exactly where the snippet is. But I don't know if it's live or if it's from a press release or where those images came from.
I think if you're going to have an AI thing, you have to give it a kind of human-sounding name, like Jasper or Jarvis, or what was the robot called? The screen in Red Dwarf? Holly.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Definitely.
Or Crichton, or, something.
Yeah.
Arnold. Something human, but also robotic. Okay, the thing I wanted to talk to you about, because it's approaching at a rapid rate. It's like a burden on all of us, just something that we don't want to deal with, but it's going to happen. And that is Google Analytics 4.
Oh my God, mate. It's like...
What on earth should we do?
With that. Last week, was it, or the week before? I hate it. And the thing is, have you checked... Right, I was talking to Olivia about this the other day, actually. Google Analytics, the current one, Google Analytics 4, and Search Console for the same site give considerably different traffic predictions for the sites. It's like, hang on a second, so what's actually happening here? But
that's interesting. I'd imagine GA4 would underreport because I don't know how it works. It doesn't use a cookie or anything, does it? I don't know what it does. It's all the Europeans' fault. It's GDPR's fault.
Yeah, if you look at ad networks, they don't pay any attention to Search Console. They'll only say we go by analytics, so that's what I'm going with. But,
of course, Search Console only includes your Google search traffic, and of course, websites get traffic from other places.
Oh yeah, I meant like filtering it to organic on the drop down.
I see. Okay.
They're surprisingly different considering all three Google tools.
So you have switched to Google Analytics 4. Is this what you're saying?
I've played with it. I really don't like it. No, I wouldn't pay for analytics actually. Like I was just about to say, I'd pay for GA4 user. No, what is it? Universal Analytics, the current one, but no, I wouldn't. I don't understand why they can't just keep. I know, like, it's because of privacy laws, but why can't they just keep the same UI instead of like doing all this crazy stuff?
Like, surely the reports are there. I think the reports are there, but you can't, like in Universal Analytics, you can just. Okay, I've got some referral traffic. I click on referral. I can drill down. I can then see where that referral traffic's coming from.
Yeah.
GA4, no. But that data is there. You can get a report if you know how to use the report builder.
If there's like a API, I think people will be making third-party analytics tools that pull the data from GA4 and represent it in a far better way. And I'd pay for that. Like, no drop.
It's on my list. I know that if I make videos over the next few months on analytics, they will do well. because it's a hot topic. And I see now Google,
mate,
when you log into analytics, they're like, oh, this is an old one. Should we take you through upgrading now?
Yeah.
They're obviously getting a bit twitchy that it's going to get around to June and they're going to pull the plug on Universal Analytics, and then everyone's just going to lose their analytics.
Yeah, I've got up now that is like stressing, like saying you have to change, because I've had the other one for like a year where it's saying, oh, in June or July, whenever it is, we're changing, but now it's like it's changed colour, it's bigger, it's bolder.
Yeah, it will
like
start flashing and making like an alert noise soon.
Yeah, like on the old sites, I'm not like I don't care about them. I'm not flipping them over or anything. Just whatever happens to them happens. But yeah, like they were all on this work anyway, so I can use big data analytics.
Oh yeah, of course. Maybe that's.
Oh yeah,
the
it's
option.
like I'd rather use big data analytics than Google Analytics 4. I hate GA4, dude. I was quite displeased when I played with it for the first time.
I think the video I need to do is how to make GA4 work like Universal Analytics, and then come and do a video on how to do all the reports, make the reports that we had in UA. Maybe that would do well.
Yeah, man.
But I need to figure out how to do those first.
Out AI content. Like do you know the press conference I was on about earlier? The Strictly VC one. The top comment is an informative interview with the CEO of the company gets a fraction of the views of the clickbait GPT stuff on YouTube. And it's a good point because it's legit the guy in charge of the bot or the AI answering very important questions, and it gets no views because the thumbnail's terrible. And then like people just making clickbait things with like fire behind them or piles of money.
Yeah, I'm making 500 a day with ChatGPT.
That
sounds better.
Like, whatever, dude. But yeah, if I was like using the AI a lot, I'd just be churning out content about AI right now in the blogging space.
For sure, everyone loves it. Swap Nil, good to see you. I think a little later, but we've been talking about AI and Bard and all stuff throughout the stream. We're not going to go back over it. You can rewatch though after the stream. Very, very easy. I'm not in the toilet, by the way. I am in the kitchen until I figure out a better place to stream or hire somewhere local. Okay, let's have a few more questions. We're going to go for another 5 minutes, and then what are we up to on the likes? 55. I mean, we're getting close for a bit of funky party.
What's your plan for 2023 anyway with your blogs? Just
my plan is do more experimental stuff with AI. So yeah, I'm doing a whole site with AI and short content. It's called Can You Wash It? It's an Italian domain, canyouwash.it. Simply answering all those searches. Can you wash an acoustic guitar? Can you wash chicken? Can you wash an electric blanket? There's so many keywords, it's unbelievable.
Relevancy straight away.
And it's already getting some rank, which is weird. I've done it all with AI. It's 6 months maybe.
Oh, right. So it's aged in.
So it was ranking well for Can You Wash a British Flag? And some other things. Just an experiment. Yeah, it's number 2 for Can You Wash a British Flag? AI content, and literally I was just going to try, and I mean it's probably going to be replaced by AI now because it's just simple questions.
Yeah.
Because basically, people would say you need to write 1,000 words, 1,500 words on Can You Wash a Flag? Yeah. And I thought, but that's not very helpful. The answer is yes or no. So
that's why I like this new niche I'm in. You can just go long form easily because there's so many little tiny like. Just to use a food example, if you think of like, go to different restaurants that all do like a chicken korma or a vindaloo or something, the recipes are used in different ratios and it drastically changes the taste and how good the meal is. So like niches like that just let you go long form and explain stuff in more detail. I don't know if that's going to help forward, but this new niche I can go very, very
detailed and deep. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So Can You Wash a British Flag? It's ranking number 2 on Google. That article created with Jasper is 168 words.
168? Is it getting traffic?
Not a lot, no. Oh. I don't think a lot of people have a British flag, and even if and in fact I've just noticed that actually...
it's probably just like because of the Queen dying and people were like being patriotic.
There's more searches for Can You Wash an American Flag? I think people are like... And I'm wondering, when people do that search, you're never always trying to think of the intent. So when someone searches, can you wash an American flag? Are they actually asking because they think if they wash it, they might damage it? Or do they think that there maybe is some law in the Constitution that says you must never wash your flag?
It's not necessarily wash it, but like you're not allowed to put it on clothing. For the US, there is rules about their flag. I've worked with the US Marine before, and he used to explain. It's like there's a reason on their shoulder. It's backwards. US troops, like, wait.
Oh, I never noticed that.
The Union flag doesn't really matter, but if you look at US military, their flag's backwards, and it's something to do with the Constitution about how that flag has to be represented on clothing. But there's loads of like stuff about it.
So that maybe that is the intent. It's interesting.
Yeah, for the US, I don't think we have anything like that.
No, we put the Union Jack on all sorts: boxer shorts, beach towels, whatever.
Yeah, man, guitars.
Is it illegal to wash an American flag? Could be a subheading. Thank you, Electronic Earnings. So yeah, I've got that going on. I'm going to focus more on my YouTube. So I've been doing a lot more YouTube. I'm just currently recording again, trying to ride the trend. How to make a niche website with AI content is my next tutorial, which obviously uses popcorn theme, which is another one of my focuses this year to try and basically work on popcorn theme, which seems to be going really well.
Yeah.
Just as a little.
The thing is, like the video I linked you on WhatsApp, that guy's just doubled down on AI. So hypothetically, if Google do counter it, his entire channel's dead because all he talks about is AI. And it's like, there's another channel my mate found. It's like AI Dojo, something like that. And it's just this dude who uses all the AI tools, but in his videos, he literally tells you in his videos that he's never ranked an article in Google. And it's like, he's just farming commissions basically because the trend is there and so many people just want to know about AI.
Yeah. And, well, I mean, I did create an article with AI and it is still ranking number one, well, not number one, page one of Google. Yeah. And it does bring me in traffic, which is or how to get popcorn out of your teeth, which was entirely written by Jesper.
Like what I meant earlier, I've spoken to a few people about this and it does seem to be a pretty common theory about there's somewhere between like the 6 and 18 month point for a new site where Google flag you for manual review, and that's why so many, like even outside of algorithms, random sites will just be going up and then they'll drop to nothing. And I think that's going to be the issue with AI if it gets manually reviewed. And the guy really like, this isn't really going into detail, and then he flags you, and then you drop.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not going to be able to detect whether it actually is AI. He can only tell if it's decent content.
Because, like, I was messing around with ChatGPT, just normal prompts, and I got it. I didn't try and trick it, but it was contradicting itself in the same output in like within 3 paragraphs of each other. It directly contradicted the other paragraph. So, like, if you're a rater for Google, that ain't gonna score you high. Like, that's my number one priority for this year. Is to build a site that will pass a manual review. I'm not looking at backlinks. I am going for low comp keywords, but if I get flagged for manual review, I want to pass it with ease. The only 2 people I know who made it through last year, 2022. Time's gone so fast, I'm not adjusted to being in 2023. Yeah, the only 2 people I know, if you look at their site, they'll easily pass a manual review. The person in the sidebar is the person in the photos for the blog. Like, it's not just some this person does not exist.
Oh, not some ghostwriter with some random photo.
Yeah, they're highly active on Twitter. General social media. One of them has a very good YouTube channel that's very popular in their niche. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of stuff like that to survive a rater review. I've seen a lot of different things, but that's what I'm going for. Like, I'm not using people also ask anymore for subheaders. All my sites that use that technique got slapped. It looks like guest posts.
So you think Google can figure that out? It goes, this guy's just been through my account. People also ask, and these. Maybe it can do that.
Personally, I think I was caught in the crossfire because I can't remember the name of the bot, but there's a scraper that literally just scrapes people also ask, and then turns out AI answers for it to form the low comp keywords. And Google have said they're trying to counter that. So I think the sites that I use people also ask on were just hitting the crossfire. But
interesting.
There was something else as well, because I was looking at my portfolio and everything that got hit, I was analysing that, and everything that made it through or gained traffic, I was analysing that. And then I started to look at other people's sites who have not been hit. And like one of them is nearly 1 million organics a month within 3 years. But like that site's phenomenal. Like I said, if Google review it, the person in the sidebar and on the YouTube channel, Instagram, in the photos of the blog, it's all that person. And you can literally say, this is a real person doing everything they're talking about.
Yeah.
But
end of the day, a human can detect whether a site is decent.
Because it looks ridiculous if I'm in the photo for what I'm doing right now. I did try it, and I hate having my photo taken anyway. So yeah, I need to work out. My little workaround, I've hired custom stickers from this girl on Etsy for my blog logo. So anything I'm using, so I don't have to be in the photo, I'm branding everything I use for the video.
With a sticker, so they know that it's a legit photo. That's a good idea.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll work. Again, it's just theories, but in this niche, it just doesn't make sense to be in the photos. And like because if you're in the travel niche, you can be like, oh, look, I'm at the pyramids in Egypt. It's a big, massive thing, but this new niche, it's tiny. So like, if I'm in the photo, I'm taking like the rule of third thing. I'm the majority of the photo, so it's just pointless to do. So yeah, I want a little sticker. I screwed up on the size actually. I think the 3" by 3" because I read it in centimeters. So I was like, oh, that's fine.
Oh, that's quite big.
Yeah, I think they're going to be massive. So I'll have to reorder. But yeah, that's, again, I don't know if it's going to work. But
it's a good idea. That's a good idea to put your mark rather than a watermark or something that's actually in the photo. That's a good idea.
If someone steals the photo, my logo's in it. Like if they try, like I'm going to put it on there as well, so they can't crop it out. It won't look right if like they crop my logo out. Yeah.
All right, we've only got a couple more minutes left, so let me just quickly go through a couple of comments. James says, can we discuss the elephant in the room, which is all these AI tools, though they will provide such concise information and answer that the days of looking around the first page of search engines are gone. They also almost negate the need for blogs and affiliate site, which steer users to products using this information. Maybe we're going to have to approach it from a different angle. I still think that blogs, YouTube channels, social media that offer personality and experience and build a community and audience will still do well. Yes, a lot of stuff, although I don't know how good AI is at reviewing products, for example. If you're still doing proper product reviews, I think they're still valued. Yes, listing.
I think everyone will watch YouTube for that.
Yeah, listing facts maybe is possibly gone, but we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. Yep. Simplify Gardening says niche website search is dying, so find another term. Yep. Good, CBO Marketeer. There's lots of vids coming, more coming on Popcorn. Hello, Tosh. Good to see you. Better late than never. Justin, late as well. Interesting thing about the flag there from Baz the Dev. What's the trigger for Google to manually review a site? I'm not sure we know what that is. And there's got to be so many websites. How on earth would they get through them all? I don't know. Hello, Carl. Didn't see you there.
Like, the theory is it's when you hit a traffic level and the data kind of does back that up. Because you can have a site that's years and years old and getting no traffic. So, like, it doesn't make sense to do it.
Yeah, they're not going to, anyone that's pulling in 10 a day, it's probably not really worth their while, is it?
Yeah.
But when you are starting to get a lot of traffic from Google, I guess they might want to think, well, we probably better check if it's all right if we're going to be sending so many people there. Carl can...
Put the thing out about rate and how you can track it on your analytics, but they're getting rid of that, so you're not even going to be able to track the reviewer now. And then Neil Patel put a full article out with all the raters that work for Google, so you could track them, but in GA4 I don't think it works.
No, that's too much personal information. Carl convinced ChatGPT it was wrong the other day. Then my son logged into Incognito and asked it the day and told him the wrong answer. Exactly. What we have learned from AI is that it does often get the facts wrong. Okay, I'm going to scroll down. Probably Gaz, dumping AI content. It could be a red flag.
Yeah, I've seen people going on about content velocity as well, but personally, I don't really... Because if you look at the massive publishing houses in the States, they have literally offices full of writers just for their publications, and they churn out tons of articles, but I don't know.
I don't think publishing quickly is a problem. I think Google can handle that. Anyway, we've hit 10 o'clock. I don't want to take too much more of your time. What we're going to do now is, we've got up to, what did we get to? 59 likes. And this is the first stream back. It'd be rude not to do a giveaway. So if you would like some merch, while we go for a very short commercial break, you need to say something in the chat And when we return, one of you could win some WP Eagle merch. Okay, my transition has stopped working. Oh, hang on. Newsflash. Phil has said I can give away a popcorn license as well. So there'll be 2 draws. The first one will be for a popcorn license, which is worth $99. I mean, come on. And then the second will be for some merch. My transition has stopped transitioning. Let me just see if I can get it working. Transition! Okay, let me bring Sean in. Oh, no, that's not right. That's not right. Okay, I'm going to have to put you in the green for a minute, Sean, because I can't get the technology working.
Yeah, no worries.
2 seconds, just before we take the draw. Stupid Ecamm. They've updated it recently and moved stuff about. So yeah, if you want to win, you've got another 20 seconds. Thank you, Robin. You know what I'm loving at the moment? I'm loving Fiverr. Fiverr gets a lot of bad press, but if you buy the right services, you get some really good stuff. So that advert was from Fiverr. Obviously, the illustrations on Best Corn Pop, but they were from Fiverr. They were fantastic. And you may have noticed that my thumbnails recently have improved. I've got a guy on Fiverr doing them all. And it could just be that I'm doing videos about AI, but in general, or in fact, in every case of those videos which have got the new Fiverr thumbnail, they have had a lot more views and a better click-through rate. So I'll be doing a video on Fiverr soon. I think it's a fantastic marketplace. Okay. It's time to scoop you up. So the first draw will be for popcorn theme. Of course, if you already have popcorn theme, we'll swap it out for merch. Let's see. This one is way behind. I was getting confused. There we go. Who made the ad? I'll do a video on it. I've got a link somewhere. It was a guy on Fiverr. Right, let's go. Am I there, says Justin. I don't know. Are you there? Yes, you are there. Members, obviously WP Eagle members get 2 entries into the draw. And I think it's going to be so close there for Tony. Oh, I thought it was going to be Steve, but it actually turns out to be Stuart McPherson. Congratulations, Stuart. Do you have popcorn theme? Don't speak too soon, Justin. Stuart, do you own popcorn theme? Would you like popcorn theme or would you like some merch? You get to choose as you're the first winner. Let's do it that way around. Okay, Stuart, it doesn't have popcorn yet. Perfect. Drop me an email to eagle@wpeagle.com. I'll sort you out a license. Okay. Let me just remove you and then we'll go again. There we go. Oh, someone else can have popcorn? You want a shirt? Okay, so this one is for popcorn. Drop me an email. Stuart, with your size and your address and whatever you like, you can find all the merch over at wpeagle.com. Winner, winner, chicken dinner indeed, Josh. Where does that come from, that phrase? It's not just a PUBG thing. Helen, I think you've got popcorn, haven't you, already? Have you not? If you haven't, Helen, I'm sure we can sort you out. Anyway, so I'm going to go one more time. Hey, Jonathan. Anyway, Helen, you get a horn anyway. You don't have popcorn. Well, Helen, you can have popcorn anyway. Just drop me an email. But this, our proper winner is not that you're not a proper winner, Helen, but I thought you'd already have it as you know, so friendly with myself and Carl. We'll sort you out a license anyway. David Gray, the world famous singer. Congratulations, David. You've won a popcorn license, which hopefully you want. If you don't, then I'll sort you out a t-shirt. I think it is the singer, Justin. It was kind of maudling the music by David Gray, wasn't it? But did he do Cannonball? Was that him? I can't remember. Drop me an email. Anyway, let's finish with Shaun. Thanks for joining me. Let's wrap it up. So yeah, the draw went. The singer David Gray won the draw, which is pretty good.
I'm sure it's.
I don't know what happened to David Gray, but I guess the music's not what it was, so he's now doing niche websites. Makes sense.
Spotify hit the music industry hard, man.
It did. And I guess if you're David Gray, you're not like Drake or Eminem or something. You're not going to get the play. What was his
like?
big
What's
hit?
it? Can you think of a song? Yeah. You know the name.
What was his hit?
Daniel Bedingfield and all that were big, and James Blunt, like.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was better than Daniel Bedingfield, I'm pretty sure.
I know the name.
Babylon. That was one of his.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan.
I would have googled that as soon as I got off stream if you didn't, because it was in my head.
Yeah, I thought if we had a chatbot, we could have just asked the chatbot. It would have known straight away. Yeah, thanks for coming on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to, so does this mean that you're not going to be publishing much to your main YouTube this year?
No, it takes so long to do YouTube, and like, cause I'm trying to the one branded to the new site is my main priority. Like I said in my last video, April, maybe Q2, Q3, I'll be on the blogging channel.
I mean, you've got all those lights and stuff, and your lovely Shaun Marrs light. You can't just stop.
Oh yeah, I'm not stopping. It's just time, and there's nothing to talk about because there's so much changed last year. I want to just put videos out about stuff that's not proven.
Okay. Well, if you want to check out Shaun's channel, which I strongly recommend you do, he's got a lot of old videos or older videos, past videos on lots of cool, interesting stuff, which may or may not be relevant this year, but a lot of it is. Go check it out. There's a link in the link in the description. If you're used to listen to David Gray, listen to his album and become seriously depressed. Yeah, it was kind of that kind of music. There was David Gray, Damien Rice, he was another one. They're all proper slit your wrist kind of music. Which
can't say that on YouTube now, man. They'll ban you.
Oh god, I've just got flagged for.
What made email with Samaritan's phone numbers and stuff?
Yeah, you can't talk about suicide. Oh god, as long as I don't mention, I'm not going to mention anything to do with
don't say
viruses or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You get flagged. Thank you, Sue. We should catch up real soon. Sue. I wonder if it will get flagged by the robots.
Being naughty boy, man, you banned.
I didn't encourage anything, did I? I don't know. I've said things before.
I think YouTube is desperate for content creators to stay on the platform.
Yeah, I've got 3 strikes, I'm sure. UK Beauty Room needs subscribers. Go check out her channel. But on that note, thank you very much, Shaun. You're not 100% confirmed on Affiliate Gathering yet, are you?
I've got my tickets and that. It's leaning more towards me being there, but yeah, not 100% yet. But I've got my ticket for your what's it called?
Good.
Your
my fringe.
Yeah.
Could do with the fringe. Hide my forehead. Anyway, Hassan. Oh, Mushfiq. Let's not talk about Mushfiq. He's blocked me on Twitter, so I don't think he will be coming on the stream anytime soon.
Oh, why?
Oh, I made a comment on a couple of his. He just makes these horrible tweets where he's just very self-centered and just thinks of himself, and he's got this vibe that he'd happily screw people over, and that's kind of what I got from his Twitter. And I made a comment on something like, "Why do you even do what you're doing? You're not trying to help people." And he said, "No, I don't like helping people." And then he banned me or something, or blocked me.
Avoid Twitter.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's a great guy, Mushfiq.
My tweet to follow ratio on Twitter is easily the best out there because I've never tweeted and I've got like 300. I don't know how many followers I've got, but I get emails. I think someone's trying to hack us. Actually, I need to log in. They're saying I need to change my password.
I'm loving Twitter. I do like Twitter. Follow me on Twitter if you're not doing so already. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to go. There is some guests coming up. I will obviously let you all know via Twitter and via YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed and you're on the Twitter and all that stuff. Who is Mushfiq? He sells websites, buys and sells websites. He's got a group on Facebook. Anyway, that's the one. Yeah. And thank you, Glenn. I just saw that super chat. How much was that? That looked like quite a lot. What was that? 50 Danish kroner. I didn't even realise Denmark. You're not even in the euro.
No, Norway. Wait, Norway aren't even in the EU. There's loads of countries.
No, but he's from Denmark. I thought it was Denmark.
Yeah, Denmark are in the EU, but I think Sweden use kroner as well, and Iceland. They didn't join the euro currency.
Ah. Okay, no, Denmark doesn't use the euro. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I hope that you do make it to Affiliate Gathering. It'd be really good to see you. And yeah, as Sean said, I've got a fringe going on. If you want to get a ticket, I strongly recommend you do so. It's a great place. Your ticket includes beer, or whatever you like to drink, and some food. Go to wpgore.com/fringe and get it sorted. There is only a few left. And I will say it now, as I think Carl will be officially announcing it tomorrow. I'm hoping to have a meet-up after Affiliate Gathering in June. I think it's June. And I'm going to have it here in Spain. So if anyone wants a little holiday in June, come down, hang out.
Off holiday in.
Yeah. Very near to Malaga Airport, so it's really easy to get to here.
Oh, right.
But full details will be around soon. Good. All right, I'm going to bid you all farewell. Thank you very much. It's good to be back. I will be back. I think I'll be back next week, although it is Valentine's Day. Unless I've got some hot date lined up with the wife. We'll have to see how it goes. I'm not holding my breath. I'll see you next time. And yeah, thanks all for joining me. Thank you, Sean. Go check out Sean's channel.
Cheers.
See you later.